We got Kevin Durant up next. And you know he'll come to play. I love his versatility, but that makes shutting him down next to impossible. Coach gave us a full breakdown of what to expect, and we watched plenty of film. But sometimes you just got to throw all that out the window and settle things on the court. And I'm ready. Bring it, KD.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, as the Mavericks look to work the home court advantage, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Dion Waiters. Taking a look at the Thunder. Russell Westbrook out there with Payne. Then there's Robertson. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Collison in at the power forward. Thunder trailing by 12. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Payne kicks to Westbrook. Inside. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Westbrook. Payne's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
The dish to Freak, fires the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
How about the athleticism on display?
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 10. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players like that adjust to the long NBA schedule?
Well, you know, Kevin, they're going to give their teams the best chance to win no matter what the circumstance is. If that means playing young guys extended minutes, then all systems go. I mean, that's what being a pro is all about.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Nick Collison out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Payne. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Robertson in at the three spot. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves played a role for them. He picked up 5 points and got a lot of those points how he usually does, creating contact and getting to the free throw line. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
A different look for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Nowitzki comes in, and it's Matthews in for J.J. Barea. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. Durant's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Waiters in for Payne. Durant dishes to Robertson. And Ibaka kicks to Waiters. Screen by Ibaka. The wide open look for Durant. Misses the three. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
Here's Freak. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And the rejection by Ibaka. Here's Robertson. Covered by Parsons. Durant, the pass to Cantor, and he gets the bucket. Cantor's got his first 2 points.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Here's Smooth. That's tipped. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Dallas making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And a pretty tight.
Thank you, Kevin.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested. Smooths checked in for Matthews. Thunder trailing by 10. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Williams is out there with Freak, and it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Cantor. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now here's Freak, defended by Durant. Here's Nowitzki. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Nowitzki's got 13 points.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
It always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future. I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working the crossover.
Now here's Waiters. He's guarded by Smooth. It's Durant with the drive. Durant with another miss.
And when you look at the Mavs, they have always built through free agency, still tinkered with the roster this season to get into a position to compete. Not having any lottery picks for so long has hampered their youth and development.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Felton's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Steven Adams comes in for Cantor. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Smooth shot is off. Thunder trailing by 14.
Well, you know, with the Mavs making the playoffs so consistently, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Cuts both ways. They rarely have draft picks that help take the team to the next level, but they are in the playoffs, which is what every team wants to be part of.
To the left side wing. Nowitzki a screen. Parsons outside. Lots of room. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Parsons got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. The Thunder have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Payne dishes to Ibaka. And Waiters kicks to Durant. Ibaka with a screen on Parsons. Durant the pass to Ibaka. No luck. And it's Dallas the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
They drew a lot of fouls in that game, guys, and then that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancer.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Dallas. Berea comes in. Mavericks leading by 3. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, and it's Cantor in at the center. McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. Durant doing all sorts of things. He has 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And both free throws good for Durant.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks
And a wide open look for Freak. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And he gets the bucket.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Williams against Westbrook. With the floater, and another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They just...
Dallas with a change here, too. Smooths checked in for Darren Williams. Then for the Thunder, Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Roberson comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Waiters. And Matthews kicks to Freak. Shoots a 3. The Mavericks rebound. The shot no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Westbrook with it. Out defended by Freak. Feeds to Payne. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Thunder. Waiters comes in for Payne. Durant against Nowitzki. Pocket 6. And then Durant with the jam.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Smooth shot is off. And stolen by Freak.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Outside Westbrook. They get a hand on it, so it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Kevin, during
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation. Kevin Durant. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith,
as I was saying, got a real big problem. All this kitty stuff. The evil twins, CC and Dom, got you doing what was that word he was using?
Rebrand?
No. Recalibrate. All this stuff they got you doing to recalibrate your images cost you in the hood, fam. Yo, the streets is watching. And they're not convinced.
Vic, how many times do I have to tell you? The streets ain't always right.
Nah. It's
some people say you just a hanger-on, that you're a leech. Why is that the word?
because people just don't know.
They be hating?
They be hating. They hating on my game. They hating on our friendship. See, FOF, friend of freak. See, nobody got that like I do. And everybody else wants that.